of Noel Whelan's contribution. Beckham. Philip Neville. Gillespie. Remember, Leeds looking, if they can, to win the FA Youth Cup for the first time in the 40 years that the competition has been staged. First final in 1953, won by Manchester United when they beat Wolverhampton Wanderers, another great club of the day. Deserving laying the ball off. Trickery from Gillespie. It is a corner.
And it's vital that Manchester United hit back as quickly as they can. That's a real blow to them, losing a goal as early as that.
Both the coaches saying before the game about the unpredictability of football at this level. Gillespie. Manchester United have scored 151 goals in all competitions this season, so don't count them out. Oh, and they should have had number 152, but for a brilliant save from Scholes by Pettinger.
Well, Paul Scholes will be wondering why he hasn't scored. This is real instinct from the goalkeeper. The only thing Scholes does wrong, he hits it straight at Pettinger, and that's where he makes the save. That was a glorious opportunity, though, for Manchester United.
Maybe yet a sign of things to come. Composed work at the back for Leeds by Tinkler. Forrester in full cry. And it's not really a passing pitch. As the ball bobbled up again, Forrester apologising for not getting it wide, but he's got nothing to apologise about this.
You see the way he didn't take his eyes off the ball until the minute he'd struck it. It was wonderful. Just thinking back to go, Martin, having had a glimpse of Noel Whelan on Monday night, I was really surprised that at the free kick they didn't actually put a player in front of him. When you have someone as tall as that and as good in the air, a policy that a lot of clubs use is they put players in front of those people to make it difficult for the header. They didn't do that, and it made his little flick on very easy.
Thornley. Scholes joining Irving in the middle. And the goalkeeper misses it this time, and it's just wide. Scholes, the centre of attention again for Manchester United. The first mistake by Pettinger.
Yeah, this time he doesn't get there. And I get a great deal of sympathy from Scholes here. He doesn't really know where the ball is. You can see he's trying to get his foot round it, and he can only stab it wide.
But it's been a confident response by Manchester United to going further adrift. Judgment there by Gary Neville, headed on by Whelan, and nodded forward by Cousins. Jamie Forrester with the reaction of a finisher who expects to score whenever he plays, was telling me before the game he's very disappointed he hasn't got a first-team goal yet. He's appeared 6 times in the Premier League. But obviously that says something about the difference between the two levels. This under-18 age grouping, Jamie Forrester, an outstanding forward. And Noel Whelan, very much in the same bracket. Tinkler. Riley getting the better of Whelan. Smithard quickly on the scene. They do like to play from the back, Manchester United, and Paul Hart's plans to stop them. Very detailed.
Well, you saw that there. Mark Ford had that run there to very, very deep into the Manchester United penalty. They're putting defenders under pressure right away and not allowing them time to pass it about.
Savage. Irving. Very willing worker, busy player up front. Savage. Smithard tucking back in, that's part of the planning. Well aware Leeds are of the skill in wide positions of Thornley on this side, Gillespie on the other. And they're doubling up. Riley leaving the throw for Neville, who really can hurl the ball prodigious distance.
They have plenty of height in there, though. That's the thing about this Leeds defence. Certainly outdo them height-wise.
Gary Neville waited. Smithard got in. Philip Neville. 4 up for Manchester United. How often have we said that in the senior side? Scholes. Whitmarsh, who flies over from Ireland for each game for Manchester United. Smithard. Bowled over by Scholes, but the referee playing the advantage. Whelan, and Leeds very grateful for that, because it could easily have been another goal for Forrester.
Well, another move of great quality, though, again. And again, the two frontmen, the little diagonal run and the little straight ball between Whelan and Forrester opened up Manchester United there. In that case, it's Whitmarsh who can be thankful the shot was straight at him.
Pat on the back for the referee, because there was certainly a foul by Riley as the move developed, but Leeds didn't lose the ball because of it.
I think he's actually having a word with Scholes, actually. You mentioned Riley, well, I think Scholes was involved again, and that's exactly what he's having a word with him about. The earlier tackle during that fine move.
20 minutes gone. Leeds United 1, Manchester United 0 tonight. 3-0 to Leeds on aggregate. Here's Scholes. Philip Neville caught by Oliver. And it's a corner, and that means a problem for Manchester United. Matthew Smithard is the player who holds the key to where the ball goes. Watch for his signals here. The sign for a deep ball. Here it comes. Tinkler going for it with Whelan. Comes to Smithard again. Hanging it up for Mark Tinkler. Daly with the shot. Daly again. In from Whelan. Good defensive header there by Chris Casper. Beckham, but Irving had slipped. Sharp, who really has the look of a senior player about him. Irving. Beckham. Philip Neville's gone outside him. Thornley. Scholes in there. And Gillespie as well. Hooked out by Bowman. There was talk before the game as to whether the huge attendance at Elland Road would unnerve the players. I think we've had the answer to that. The sides have settled. It's been a match brimming with quality, despite the difficulty of the playing conditions. One thing the youngsters will be very pleased with is the temperature. There's certainly no summer feel up here in West Yorkshire today. It's been very chilly indeed.
And this is bound to be launched again, isn't it? Looking for Noel Whelan. And also Rob Bowman has gone in there from midfield. In between them was Gary Neville, defensively for Manchester United. Tinkler strong. Smithard shaping for the cross. Oh, and Forrester, it doesn't fall for him. He still gets a shot in. And one to trouble Whitmarsh as well. Whipped in on the turn. Well, I'm fully expecting Jamie Forrester just to roll it back for one of his midfield players. Super run to the byline, and Noel Whelan's inches away from getting the vital connection at the near post, but just here when I'm thinking, go on, look for one of your midfield players. Not in your life. The confidence of that wonderful goal. He's looking to shoot all the time.
Forrester.
Talking about that goal, look at that. Quality at any level.
Noel Whelan played a big part in helping the ball on, but it still needed some finishing. Jamie Forrester got a hat-trick against Stoke in the third round and 3 against Queen's Park Rangers in round 4. But now it's a free kick to Manchester United. Beckham. Here's Riley. Flag up for offside. Talking about the history of the competition in the first year, the 1952-53 season. Leeds went out at the first hurdle to Manchester United. Here they are, moving ever closer to picking up the prize for the first time. Daly a little too strong there and presenting Manchester United with a corner. Beckham will take it. Both centre-backs have come up. Casper by the near post. Gary Neville just behind him. Casper flicks it on, but straight into the midriff of Pettinger.
I was really surprised that Manchester United had only one player attacking the flick on. 3 or 4 at the edge of the box, but the flick's there, can do no more, and only one player going in after it.
And that was the player who just headed it defensively, Gary Neville, the captain. Although at England under-18 level, it's Casper captains his country, but not his club. Still supporters arriving here. And the new stand getting fuller and fuller, as if they're opening extra sections all the time.
It's quite incredible, Martin. About 10 minutes before the game, you and I sitting here, there was one little section of that main stand was filled. Now, it's unbelievable. Ridiculous.
Beckham trying to take it on. Throw to Manchester United. Defending done by Daly. Gillespie waiting for Savage here. And still towing it forward. Leeds were holding the line on the edge of the area, and there was nowhere for Ben Thornley to run.
They're doing that very well. They're defending the 18-yard line very well indeed. 2 central midfield players, Mark Ford and Rob Bowman, drop back in there, almost in amongst the back 4. But as soon as the ball's played square, one of them sprinting out to put pressure on the ball.
Traditional rivalry between the two clubs has sharpened the occasion here. Leeds had to lose their hold on the league championship. The last club they would have wanted the crown to go to would be Manchester United. So the big crowd here hoping for some measure of revenge, at least when the youth teams go head-to-head. Bowman was at a Manchester United School of Excellence up in his native northeast. He comes from Durham. He slipped through the Old Trafford net. His fellow central midfield man, Mark Ford, the Leeds captain, is a big Manchester United fan. A year ago, before he signed for this club, he was heartbroken that Manchester United lost out. There he is, lost out in the title race to the club that he joined.
Yeah, he'll only be whispering that around Ellen Road now, won't he?
Well, everybody told me today, so it's pretty well known. He's certainly playing his part in this very well-organised Leeds side. Threatened, though, by Gillespie here. It's a penalty. A penalty to Manchester United. And we've talked of the danger of Keith Gillespie, and here it is again.
Well, you see the number 4, the Tinkler does go in there, and I think he makes contact. It was a tremendously positive run from Gillespie. As he pokes the ball, watch the right leg, it comes out there, and that's what Keith Gillespie goes over. And this real pressure on young Paul Scholes.
Scholes to take it. Oh, and it just got in beyond Pettinger. So Manchester United have their first goal in this final.
And also nearly saved by Pettinger. Guesses right, the goalkeeper. Can get his hand to it, but it just bobbles under his body. He's very unlucky. Goes early, but most keepers do these days. But as long as it goes in, that's Paul Scholes' only concern.
He takes his overall total for the season to 30. His 4th in the Youth Cup run. Whelan, here's Smithard, replying quickly for Leeds, and decisively too! Paul Hart joins in the applause. There must have been just a moment or two of worry that Manchester United might be in a position to really mount a comeback, but they've been stopped somewhat in their tracks.
Whelan again with a flick, and the number 3, Stephen Riley. You see his hands on his head. I think he knows. He just went to sleep. Look at that. He allows Smithard to get on the inside of him there. And the finish again was quite emphatic.
It's a corner.
I tell you, he's got jets in his heels, that Keith Gillespie. I can't believe the pace of him. That certainly up to now has been the best way forward.
It's a corner. In goes Gary Neville. This is Chris Casper, whose father was a professional player. Frank Casper, of course, remembered by many, I'm sure, from his time at Burnley. Of course, he was manager as well. Irving. And it's Casper who heads over. We've had a really high-quality first half an hour here.
Well, if they're going to learn things in the young, they've certainly learnt a painful lesson there, the Manchester United players. How often at senior level do you see that and you say it, Martin? When you score, you consolidate for 5 minutes, you concentrate. Stephen Riley's concentration, I feel, just went for a second or two, and that was all that Smithard needed.
Whelan working so well at the sharp end for Leeds United. And a splendid moment for 16-year-old Matthew Smithard. Oliver not quite through to Forrester. Philip Neville, the 15-year-old, the youngest player on the pitch, who's also a schoolboy international at cricket as well. He's got a busy time coming up. Neville brothers, really fine sportsmen. Daly. Bowman. Well, when the word spreads, maybe these sort of attendances will become commonplace for youth matches.
Well, I think if they're all as entertaining as this, then we certainly will take a few more in next year. This has been excellent.
Riley. Savage. The task, in simple terms, for Manchester United is that they have to score 3 more goals. That would level it at 4.